Good morning and welcome to Possum Dollars. In today's video, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of my pantry. This is my Stockpile pantry. So most of this, not all, but most of the contents of this pantry is been purchased when items are either 40% off or off price. Now, as you can see at the top, I do have a bit of camping gear, bit of a mess up there, but I didn't want to put them in the garage just yet, so safer up there. Moving down, we have my jars, which can have anything from popcorn to pasta to flour, milk powder, instant mash, different sugars, cooking salt, muesli, etc. And then moving across, we have tin tuna and just a random pile of items that need to be sorted out. We use a lot of breadcrumbs, so we do have those in the jar, as well as tinned meat on either side of that. And then different pastas, and then more of the jars. I am letting the jars go down slightly because I want to move some more into the smaller jars so that I can put then flour and more stuff that I use more often in the bigger jars. Going down, we do have the cans. Like I said, they will purchase off price. And then on the floor, at the floor level, I have water in big containers, in bottles, etc. This is not a fully stocked pantry because obviously I was moving properties, so I did let it go down a bit, but I'm working on bringing it back up to scratch. Still got a long way to go. So at the top, that is cereals, it is chocolate bars and biscuits and things for packed lunches. Then we have crisps, chips, and then the buckets. What the buckets are these little packages, which is flour and instant milk and pancake mix and rice. They've all been vacuum sealed, and once they're vacuum sealed, I write on the date and what they are, and they go into the blue tubs for longer term storage. As you can see, we've got sweet corns and soups underneath. On this shelf we have jams and fruits and maple syrups, and then moving up we have curry paste, we have sweet and sour sauce, getting very low on the chicken parmy sauce. That's because I'm waiting for it to come around on sale. We've got spaghetti, couscous, a few dinner mixers. Like there is a lot of wasted space in this pantry. As you can see, I need to put a shelf halfway across so that I can make this double stack. So there is some improvements to be made to the pantry, as in the way things get stored. Again, on this shelf, a lot of wasted space. There's still a lot of gaps in there. This is obviously my Stockpile pantry. Then I do have another one in the laundry, in the kitchen. Moving on to my chest freezer, I also do a very similar in this. So in here I do have a lot of meats. These are sausage roll mixtures, which I made recently. Then we've got mince, and then we've got chicken, diced chicken and bacon, etc. So as you can see, they're very thin. What I do is, for example, this, we've just made a chicken meal, or recently made a chicken meal. So then I would dice the rest, put it in a vacuum sealer, pack it, roll it with a rolling pin so it's nice and flat before I vacuum seal it. They are perfectly flat then. And we do that with a lot of leftover foods, as well as sometimes I do purchase the meat when it's cheaper and on special, and then we'll do it in bulk, or I make bulk meals like this, bulk sausage roll mixtures, which that takes a lot less room than 10 sausage rolls. I can make them nice and flat. Now what we do is we have these containers with lids, and they're sorted by use by date. So this top one, the basket at the side, what I've just shown you, that needs to be used first, followed by this one. We've got bacon, we've got salmon, we've got sausages, we've got grated cheese. And what I'll do is I'll use the little wide basket at the top first, and then once that's empty, we move on to this, and then the one underneath, and the one underneath, etc. And that's what we do. and it's just a great way of saving money and saves food wastage, because rather than throwing any leftovers or it sits in the fridge going off, we are vacuum sealing it, putting it into long-term storage. It goes in a meal plan at a later date. So thank you for watching my video. If there's any questions, please feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye.